What's up, you guys? It's me, Nay. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm filming my everyday basic makeup look. Yeah, I just feel like this video can help others with their makeup, as well as I receive some tips from you guys. So that's what we're doing. It's nothing too major. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you go ahead and subscribe now. Turn on post notifications. On this channel, I post my fitness journey, my weight loss journey, lifestyle, beauty hauls, things like that. I'm just the average girl just sharing here on YouTube. So I would love it if you would like to see me grow and share more. I normally like to start off my makeup with my eyebrows. So I have here the Anastasia pomade in deep dark brown. So yeah, it's just a pomade, nothing special, and I use an angle brush. This one is pretty old. It is from Target. It was a Sonia Kashuk. It's a Sonia Kashuk brush. What I like to do, and I'm trying to get as close as possible, is just fill in my eyebrows. I don't like a very strong brow. I like a natural, full looking brow. And I like it to look clean. If you guys notice, I do not get my eyebrows threaded, waxed, or anything like that. So this is how my brows normally look. They're not as full. That is because I used to get my eyebrows waxed all the time, and they just do not grow back properly. So it's nothing that makeup cannot fix, you guys. It's nothing makeup cannot fix. You don't have to always tweeze and pluck everything away. So I don't get my eyebrows threaded or waxed. I'm just trying to get it as close to this one as possible, and I think it looks fine. Next, I'm just taking this wand. This is an old one from some Fenty concealer. It's empty, and I'm using MAC Studio Fix concealer in NC42, and it's really low, but I love this. What I'm doing is I like this wand because it can lay flat to the eyebrow or flat to the skin, as you can see. So I'm just kind of swirling it in the product, taking it along the bottom of my eyebrow, and just following and tracing, cleaning up and covering up those wild hairs. I also go on top. So this is me on top. And this doesn't have to be perfect as well. As long as you lay your foundation down and you got a decent brow. It just really depends on the person, like what you like. But yeah, I'm just going to do it to the other side. And I kind of just put whatever's left in the center, like that. I actually like to melt the concealer in with my hands. My hands are clean. I always wash my hands before I do my makeup. I just really like my hands to be clean, although they're going to get messy. But yeah, I'm just rubbing the product in. I do use foundation. The foundation of choice that I have today is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This is an NC47. The brush that I'm using is It's Cosmetic Foundation Brush. Doesn't have a name, but it's a it brush. You can find these at Ulta. I do have a pump on my foundation. I recommend getting a pump. It just helps save product. Also, less mess, less cleanup. So I kind of like to tap on both sides, and you guys saw that I used 2 pumps. I go in the center like so, but my eyebrows. Now if you're just doing a natural even skin tone, you may only want to do this one time. If you want a more heavy or even face, you may have to do more pumps or whatever. It just depends how much foundation you want, how much makeup you want on, and you take this all around. As you can see, the concealer is pretty much hidden by the foundation. Everything looks even and nice. You don't want to go too heavy on your foundation if you're going to be adding more on, because that's how you end up with a cake face. So I think that this looks pretty good. I'm moving on to concealer under my eyes. So the concealer under my eyes I have is Tarte. This is the Double Duty Beauty Tape Shape, basically Tarte, and this is in Tan Sand. So I allow my concealer to sit a little while. This is how it looks. I know it looks kind of crazy, but makeup is all fun and it looks crazy while you're doing it. I'm going to be blending out my concealer with this Sonia Kashuk sponge. This is just a marble sponge. It's really, really cute, but yeah, it's dirty. So I'm just blending this out. This sponge is wet. I like to wet my sponge with water and I just squeeze out the excess. I'm going to take this sponge and basically move the product into my skin by tapping it, getting around my nose. Now that I've blended out my concealer, you definitely must set your concealer. So I'm using Airspun. This is in the Naturally Neutral. Now I definitely do recommend the translucent, but I accidentally got this one, so I'm using it. And then I have the Juvia's Place in Kalahari, I believe. This is more of a yellow powder. It's very, very soft, very fine milled, and this one is fine milled as well. I just really like the color, so what I like to do is take some of this powder, pop it in the lid, take some of this powder, pop it in the same lid. You do not need a lot of powder. That's the thing, you don't need a lot of powder. And I'm going to kind of swirl it around, I'm gonna kind of swirl it around just so that the powders mix. And I'm going to take that same sponge and dip it into the powder and press it under my eye while looking up. This fluffy brush, dipping it in a little bit of orange here and a little bit of brown there, and I'm going to use that just to pop on my lid, just to add depth to the eye. And I sweep it. Just warms up the eye, especially because it's fall time. Like, you want a little bit of warmth to your face. Moving into contour, this is the Black Radiance palette, medium dark. I'm taking these two shades right here, pat them together. This palette is really inexpensive, but it is the best palette I have found that is really good for contour, really affordable. So I take it all along my forehead. I don't have to really go like that to see my jawline. I've done this enough, but if you are new to contouring, take a fluffy kind of angle shaped brush or some type of bronzer. You can use a big fluffy bronzer brush if you like, but just go along right under your jaw area. So, and just blend it out. And what I like to do is take whatever brush I'm using for my contour, so that I do not have a harsh nose contour. I like to pinch it and just kind of sweep it along the sides, whatever's left over. Hopefully you guys can see that. Moving on, you want to dust the extra powder off of your face. I hope you guys did not think I was going to leave my makeup like that. I'm going in with my MAC Dark Deep Mineralized Skinfinish. This is the perfect powder. This makes your foundation, everything you've laid, blend so nice, and it's a staple. I'm taking it with a It's Cosmetic brush. You can get these at Ulta, Ross, grocery stores now. Walgreens, I believe, has them now. Drugstores, things like that. And I'm just going around and I'm going to sweep the extra powder off. Not going too heavy. And I do dip, like what I do is I dip it in my Skinfinish powder. Go where I did not have any extra powder, and when I come up here to remove the setting powder from my concealer, whatever's left on this brush helps make my highlight blend naturally. It's not so harsh and it just looks like a natural highlight. You don't have to be rough. It may look like I'm being rough, but actually I'm just sweeping really fast and barely touching the skin, getting off the excess, blending in areas that I know need to be blended, kind of going over the face. So that is that, you guys. That is that. I want to go back in with whatever's left on this. Just kind of sweep that back on my lids. That is that. Now for liquid liner. That is the wing. Next, I'm going in to highlight. The highlighter that I'm using is MAC Beaming Blush. Yeah, MAC's Beaming Blush. This is also a old MAC brush. This is 187. I find that using a stippling brush like this is easy, just to kind of not overdo a highlight. But this highlight is really, really pretty. Going at the high point of my cheek right here, kind of hitting it on the side, in the center, down my nose, above my lip, and right there. So we're highlighted. So easy, so simple. I'm now going in for blush. I'm keeping this very natural, very neutral. This is MAC Format Blush. A lot of these products are really, really old. You can find things similar, but what I like about this is it's a more brown taupe color, like really brown. Using my Sonia Kashuk brush, swirling it in and applying it. I'm gonna be popping on some old lashes, so I'm going to set my face. Everything I've done, this is the final look. It looks like a lot, but this is my everyday makeup, you guys, no lie. Going in with some Fix Plus. This is the rose scent. Any Fix Plus will work. I just haven't tried the matte one. I just really like a natural dewy finish. I like to brush through my brows, and this is just to make sure that they look like how I want them to look. They don't have to look perfect. I like to brush the hairs upwards. We're all done. That is it, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's makeup. This is my everyday makeup look. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications and follow me on my social media. I will go ahead and have all of the products listed in the description box. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And until next video, bye.